everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today we're going to be talking about some drugstore products. So I'm not going to be doing like a full face drugstore. Unfortunately I couldn't really find anything that worked for my entire full face. But I do have some gems here that I wanted to share with y'all and just show y'all that there are some really good products out there in the drugstore. And I'm sure you know that already, but I just haven't really been in the drugstore game lately, and I just wanted to kind of get back into it and kind of discover some new things that I heard really good things about, or just some old favorites that I just haven't used in a while. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm starting with a fresh face. I was going to like go ahead and do my foundation part because I do not have a powder, a foundation or a setting powder to show y'all, but then I realized I have like a primer, eye primer I want to show y'all, and an under eye concealer slash brightener that was an old favorite. So I was like, we're just gonna do the whole face. We'll go ahead and jump right in. This might be a little bit long of a video. I'll try to keep it as short as I possibly can. But this is a eyeshadow primer from Milani that I've heard so many good things about just over the years, just in beauty, through beauty bloggers or YouTubers. But I just never took the time to try it because I was like, I really like my, my high-end eyeshadow primers because I had such oily lids. I just knew that anything from the drugstore just wasn't going to work on me. I was wrong because this stuff is the bomb, and I believe it's like less than $5. I don't know exactly the price, but I'm sure pretty positive is less than $5, and it's from Milani. It's very comparable to my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. The only difference I would say is this one says anti-aging and this one is not. So but really, honestly, what that really doesn't really make a big deal. I mean, but they both have like a tint form to them. This is the Urban Decay, so it does have a little bit of a, like a nude tint to it. And this one comes in, I think it might come in different shades, but this is the 01 in nude, and I'm just gonna pop a little dollop of it, like right there. So I'm gonna take that little dollop right there and pop that on my eyelid. And I'm telling y'all, I didn't crease or anything. It was really, I was very, very pleased with this eyeshadow primer and just how it performed, because it really did compare very much to the Urban Decay, and it's under $5. I should probably get rid of this gum. I did already moisturize. I'm not going to be using my It Cosmetics today. I'm going to kind of give it a break and use something else today, so I did moisturize. But I haven't been priming. I don't prime anymore just because I find that actually do just as good or even better without a facial primer. So, but I am going to use my MAC Prep and Prime spray. And I am going to prime my lips with my Plump and Prime from Sarah Happ. So not all drugstore, just a few gems that I wanted to share with y'all, and one product that I'm really not crazy at all. I'm not crazy about at all. I tried it a couple times and I can't do it. And then another product that I like it, but it's not something I'm going to repurchase. And then I'm kind of disappointed in it at the same time. I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, just one truly product that I'm not going to use at all today. But I will show y'all the product, and y'all probably seen it before. I'm going to put it to the side because so I'll remember to let y'all know about that. And that's just, this is all just my opinion. If you've tried if you've tried, well, these two products that I'm not crazy about, the one that I really don't like at all, it's just my preference. If you like them, that's totally all you, boo. They just did not work for me. And that's okay. They're not good. None of this is going to work for everybody, but I just want to share the things that do work for me and that I like and that can work for some of us out there. You know, like I said, it doesn't always work out for everybody, but so I'm going to go ahead and pop on my foundation today. I'm going to be using my Clinique, the Acne Solutions. I haven't used this one in a while. I think it's my most inexpensive foundation, liquid foundation. I believe it's in the $20 range, like $28. I hope. I don't have my phone with me because it's charging right now, so I don't have nothing to reference to, but I'm pretty sure it's, I want to say it's around $28. So I mean, it is the cheapest one I have in my collection right now. So I'm going to use it today. I haven't used it in a while. So I'm just going to pop it on. My It Cosmetics Matte CC Plus has been getting all the love lately. So we're going to change it up a bit today. So this next product I'm going to show you, this is the Real Technique sponge. I got mine from Walmart, but you can get it from Ulta. It's around $5, $5 or $6, something like that. So, isn't it $5 or $6? I think so, yeah. So very inexpensive, but I only used it twice. And I stopped using it just because of the fact that I didn't want to harm it anymore because I knew I wanted to do this video. But it has already, I don't know if you can see, yeah, see, it has already, it's that spot and then this spot over here, it's already like cracking. So, and I've only used it twice and I don't treat it any better or worse than my Beauty Blender. So I don't know. So I wasn't really super impressed with that. But I'm going to use the blunt side to blend in this foundation. I do like how it's got that blunt side, and I want it to really like this sponge, but that just kind of, you know, did it for me. Even though it was $5 or $6, I mean, how much more wear and tear can I get out of that for $5? You know, I just, when a Beauty Blender can last you months, you're supposed to change them after 3 months. I sometimes go a little over because I don't always use mine because I use a lot of powder foundation. So I tend to go a little longer with my Beauty Blender. But for the price, for $20, I mean, you can get a lot more wear out of the Beauty Blender. And I'm not putting this one down. If you have this one and it's worked for you, maybe I just got a dud. I don't know. But I was hoping to really like it. But I guess nothing compares to a Beauty Blender. I don't know. Said my opinion. If you have this Real Technique sponge and you love it, my apologies. It does work. I mean, it does blend very nicely. But yeah, I was just upset that it already started to kind of crack and peel on me after just only 2 uses. Okay, we're going to go with some concealer next. So I picked up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I picked up the one that was the brightening one. It says eraser, dark circle eraser, and this is the brightener one. I mean, you have like regular concealer shades, but I just remember using this one in the past. So I went ahead and I picked it up. I think if I remember correctly, I think I used this one along with like a regular concealer. I was hoping to find, if you've been following along with me for the past couple years, I used to really like the Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl foundation. I love that foundation. It was my favorite drugstore foundation. It did not break me out. A lot of drugstore foundations just break me out, or they smell really bad and I just can't do it. But that one was like a really good one. And if I remember correctly, I used to use the brightener and then a regular concealer, Maybelline, along with that foundation. But I just picked up the brightening one just to see how it performed. And it does really good. I mean, if you have dark circles, because it has a nice kind of peachy pink undertone, that's going to really help with those dark circles. and then it's going to give you that brightening. So I'm just going to also kind of put it in some highlighting spots. And then I'm going to use the pointed side of my Real Techniques blending sponge and get that all blended out. I am going to go in with my little baby sponge in just a minute because I got to get those creases. But yeah, this is a really good concealer. I probably should have bought the actual like concealer coverage to kind of add to this, because it can get, you just have to be careful. That's why I was kind of like dotting at it. I didn't want to swipe it and put too much, because it is, I mean, it's brightening. It is very brightening. I'm gonna go in with my little baby. This is the mini beauty blender. I can't live without them. I just got these new green ones. Well, I mean, the green ones are the original. I had the black ones because last time I purchased them, they were out of the green, so I just got the black. I think the black is the Pro. I mean, there's not any difference in, you know, the performance of them that I can tell. But so just having the paint brightener, it is kind of a little bit too like bright. I just want to kind of blend that out just a little bit. So I'm going to take the sponge that I had my foundation on, and I'm just going to kind of tap around. It's just going to kind of help blend that brightness in a little bit better. Still want to keep some brightness in those highlighting areas, but just not so like in your face bright. All right, that should do it. Okay, so my next step would be setting my foundation, which I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Pores Translucent Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder, and this is in the loose powder form. You can also get it in the pressed powder form. But I really wanted to like this product because so many people on YouTube have been raving about it. They say it's great for oily skin. I didn't see where that was happening for me. So it's the Air Spun powder. Okay, my first complaint about this is that it smells really, really potent. It's not a bad smell, but it's very potent. It's got that kind of grandma powdery smell. And I mean, nothing bad against our grandmas. You know, they love their powder, but that's kind of how it smelled. And that stayed with me all day, gave me a headache. I was just like, okay, I can't with this smell. I can't do it. And then number two for me was that I didn't find that it helped control my oil at all. In fact, I used it with my IT Cosmetics, the CC Plus matte, CC Plus cream. I keep wanting to call it a foundation, and I know it's not a foundation. It's a CC cream, but I mean, it performs so well, so I just want to keep calling it that. But anyway, I paired it with that, and I was actually more greasier than I was before, and I've been wearing this foundation for weeks, but I've been combining it with the IT Cosmetics, their finishing powder. So so I don't know if maybe I was just having a super extra oily day, or if this stuff just didn't help the foundation control my oil like it did with the combination of the IT powder. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but the number one thing for me was that the smell is just too potent. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. And I really wanted to like this because so many people rave and rave and rave about this stuff, but I can't do it, y'all. I just can't. So I'm going to set normally with my IT Cosmetics and my Secret Brightening Powder for my under eye. And you've all seen me do that, so I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we've gotten that taken care of, I did discover a new bronzer that I really like, and I heard good things also about this bronzer. It is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. Just a very pretty color. They have some different color. Kind of smells like sun tanning oil. They have several different colors. I got the shade Maru Maru. I don't know, but I think it's like the lighter of the shades. I'll have it linked down below, of course. But I'm just taking this is a Morphe M527. Just a sort of tapered, fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use my usual bronzing technique. So just a very light, subtle shade. It's a lot lighter than my IT Cosmetics, but I'm really liking it. I think it's going to be a good color for, like, I probably could have got maybe like the middle color, but I think this is going to be great for the fall and winter months where, you know, you don't want to look too suntan because, you know, obviously we're not getting, well, I mean, we're getting sun, but, you know, not like true good summer sun. So I think this would be good for the fall and the winter, just to kind of keep it subtle. Put a little bit on my cheeks, and I'll put some on my jaw. Just a little tip to make your bottom lip seem a little bit more pouty and fuller. Just take sort of like a good fluffy brush, take your bronzer and just put it right underneath your bottom lip. Just blend it out. And that's going to kind of give the effect of a pouty, fuller bottom lip. Okay, so yeah, this was a good one. I was really excited about that because I've heard a lot of good things about that. Okay, I went ahead and I did my eyebrows off camera. Nothing, the usual, nothing special. It just takes way too long, and this video is all about just more like drugstore products, and those were not drugstore products. I used my IT Cosmetics the Brow Power, as well as my Anastasia brow gel. Couldn't think of it. And then my Highbrow by Benefit for a little bit of highlighter, but I kind of blended it all in because we're going to be using an eyeshadow as a little bit of a bone brow in a minute. So yeah, so I'm going to take my Prep and Prime and give it another spritz to set that all in. Alright, on to the fun stuff. So, I kind of wanted to go back to Wet n Wild because I used to love these little palettes. This is the one, which one is this? This was like my favorite one that I would go to and repurchase all the time. The eyeshadow quad. Oh, come on. Well, I think it's walking on, it's walking on eggshells, but where does it say that at? I cannot find where it says that on this eyeshadow quad, but I know that's the one it is because that was my absolute favorite one. So yeah, we're going to use it today, so I kind of wanted to go back to it. Just a very neutral, good everyday sort of little eyeshadow palette. I used to wear this all the time, like no joke, all the time. So I'm just going to take a little, just a little fluffy, or it's just a very soft, like shader brush. I'm going to go in and even list on here what to use the shades for. So you've got your brow bone, which is this one here. You have your transition shade, which is here, your crease color, and then your eyelid color. So I'm going to go in and do a little bit different. I'm actually going to start off with the eyelid shade. What brush do I want to use? I'm going to use this one. This is a Morphe 209. It's just a little fluffy shader brush, so I'm going to go into that eyelid color, which is like a sort of a little bit of a pink lavender. It's very soft. Now, these all do have like a little bit of a shimmer to them, but it makes it just more of a satiny finish. The only one that's matte is a transition shade. So I'm just going to pop that all over the lid. Should probably bring y'all in a little bit closer, huh? Let's see. There we go. So I'm just putting that all over my lid. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with that one. Then we'll go to the brow bone. I'll take this little just a smaller shader brush, and I'm going to go into the brow bone highlight with that just very lightly, because it is like, oh, when I put it on like right after I got this, just not remembering how like potent this or how pigmented this eyeshadow is, it was less like bam, brow bone. So yeah, so just use a very light hand, and we're just going to highlight that brow bone. So, I mean, for like, I think these are like a little bit more than $5. I could be wrong. They might be even less than $5. The pigment, I mean, look at that. I mean, this could be used as like a highlighter shade, just because the pigment is so good. I'm also going to pop a little bit of that in my inner corner. Then I'm going to take my favorite blending brush, and this is the Morphe R38, and I'm going to dip into that transition shade, which is just a nice tan neutral shade. And once again, very lightly, because it is well pigmented, and I just pop that in the crease. I've been so excited to have this little palette like back in my collection. I've been using it non-stop when I have all these other palettes that I should be using, more expensive palettes. No, I'm gonna go with the $5 palette right here. Such a good quality palette for your money. This would be a very cute little back to school little look right here, or everyday school look, or everyday work look, because that's what I used to wear. And now I'm going to go into this crease color right here. It's just a darker brown. It says crease, but I'm going to put this on my outer corner of my eye and kind of do like a just some upward blending motions into the crease. This is that's the only one I felt like I really had to kind of dig into to get the color payoff that I wanted in the outer corner. But it's definitely there. You just might have to dig into it a little bit more than the other ones. I'm going to take just a little flat like liner brush, and I'm going to go into that transition shade. It's a lot of shh in there. I'm just going to kind of put that, not transition, that's not what I wanted to do. Back it up. We're going to go into that crease color. That's what I wanted to do. And I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line about halfway. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a more fluffier, just pointed brush, and then go into that transition shade and blend that out and even bring it down a little bit. And that's it for the eye look, y'all. I mean, super simple. You get a fun little neutral eye look, everyday good look, really quick. Now, y'all bear with me on doing liquid eyeliner because I am not the best at it, but this has made it a little bit easier for me. This is the Milani Eye Tech Perfection Liquid Liner, and it's kind of shaped like a U. It's got a nice long sort of point to it, and it's very dense. So it's not going to be soft to where it kind of makes it a little bit too hard to, I find if you're not, like, as much as I love my Clinique, this is the Pretty Easy Liquid Eyeliner. It is pretty easy, but compared to this one does have a softer tip to it, like felt tip. But I find that with the more denser one, I have a little bit better control, and maybe it's just the way this thing is shaped. I'm not sure, but I find I can just wear this one a little better than I can that one. So just bear with me because I'm not the best at doing liquid liner. But I'm just going to do a little line. Like it doesn't bend, and I think that's what makes it so easy. Like it doesn't bend at all. I just have a little bit more control over it. I'm gonna have to go in with both hands because my eyelids are a little bit crinkly. That's it. Very simple. Usually it takes me like forever even just to get like the smallest little wing, and I end up messing up and it looks like just like a blunt little something that's, I don't know what it is, but this has helped me a little bit in my quest to do liquid eyeliner because I've never really been that great at it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side really quick. And as with any liquid liner, whenever I do liquid eyeliner, I like to take just a good black eyeshadow, get like a angled liner brush and just dip into that shadow and just kind of set it and just kind of smooth everything out. It just maybe makes it look a little neater. Yeah, just definitely smooths everything out. Just makes it look a little nicer. Kind of got a little crazy right there. It's had a little spot, but just take that black shadow and just smooth it out and you're good to go. Whew, that always makes me sweat when I do liquid liner because I'm like, I can't do this right. I just can't do it. Okay, mascara. Now I'm not super loving this mascara, but it's not bad. I might keep searching for the perfect mascara combo. Because I like to use like 3 or 4 mascaras. I am going to use my bottom lash mascara just because I don't trust regular mascara on my bottom lashes. This is from L'Oreal. It's the Voluminous Superstar X Fiber Waterproof Hydrofuge Mascara. It says it's waterproof. You know what? I'm going to try it on my bottom lashes today. We're going to give it a go. It says waterproof. I didn't realize that it said that. But anyway, it has a number 1 side and a number 2 side. So your number 1 side is like your regular black mascara, your base mascara. And then this side has the fibers in the mascara. So you're going to use the number 1 first. And like I said, I'm not super impressed with this. Like I don't think like I'm going to get it again. It's not bad. I mean, but I don't have great lashes. I have to really like work with my lashes to get them to really pop. So this is your first coat. All right, I'm gonna do a second coat because that's just me with the same side, with the number 1 side. So not bad. The wand is like an hourglass shape. Sorry, I didn't show y'all that earlier, but just a regular bristle brush. So we're going to go to side number 2. Now this is going to have your fibers on it. So this has like that little smiley face, sort of just like the roller lash, but it's got the little fibers on it. So this is what's supposed to make that voluminous look to your lashes. Now I've heard really good things about it. Now like I said, I'm I'm okay with it. It's not bad, but I wasn't like super impressed. Like, I doubt it'll be something I'll buy again. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so sorry about that. My camera cut off. It did its thing. It was doing so good for the longest, and it just, like, the battery just, it just died. And I just took it off the charger, so I don't know. I know I keep saying this, that I really need to get a new camera. But man, they're so expensive. So expensive. But, anyway, moving on. So what I was saying is I usually like to take a good waterproof mascara with me to Disney. And the one I usually take is the Clinique High Impact Waterproof Mascara. This is like my favorite summertime mascara. But I'm going to test this out because, okay, so I finished putting this on. I put it on my my bottom lashes, and I put an extra coat of the fibers. And I take back. I'm kind of impressed with this. I really am. But yeah, after doing like, so I basically have 4 coats of mascara on my top lashes. But hey, whatever works, you know. I also went straight in my hair while I was waiting for my battery to charge a little bit. So yeah, that's all you missed, really. Okay, so moving on, I have just like 3 more products that we're going to use today. Well, maybe 4. And then I'm going to talk about some lashes with y'all. We're not going to put any lashes on today because I'm just going to keep it real today. But just want to talk about some drugstore lashes that I've really been liking. So next, okay, so Milani has really been impressing me, apparently. This is the little rose blushes that they have. I've been wanting to get one of these for so long. You know, I'm a flower girl. I love smelling like flowers, and I just think flowers are just so pretty. But isn't this just so pretty? It's a very pretty blush. It's a very neutral kind of pink. I think it can go with anything. It's called Romantic Rose is the color of it. So we're going to go ahead and pop that on cheeks. I used it, let me pin my hair back. I went straight in it while I was waiting for my battery to charge. But yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to get this blush because it just looks so pretty. And I've just been super impressed with the way it performs. I mean, it's not like the best blush I've ever used. I do find that I do have to kind of pack it on. But it's very soft. It's a good everyday blush. Like I said, it's very kind of a neutral pink. It would go with anything. But I've really been enjoying it. And I just love the rose. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm super impressed with this. I keep looking at the viewfinder and I'm just like, this mascara, I'm impressed. I really am impressed with it. I'm using it like the way I've been using it. So apparently I don't know why I didn't decide to put another coat of the fibers on, but that really made a difference. 2 coats of the fiber. All right, next is highlighter. I've heard many good things about these Wet n Wild highlighters. This is the Magaglo highlighting powder. I got the one in Blossom Glow. It's just a pretty kind of pink iridescent unicorn, mermaid, all the good things kind of highlighter. Very pretty. Just gonna really pack it on. Very, very good highlighter. Super impressed with this. I heard really a lot of good things about this highlighter. So a lot of good gems in the drugstore, y'all. Super impressed. And just dot a little bit on my nose. I don't want to make it any bigger than it already is. And for lips, I had to go back to my favorite, my L'Oreal, their lipstick line. I love their lipsticks as far as drugstore is. And I didn't really notice what I was doing when I picked this one up. This is called Ferris Nude. But it's very similar to the J.Lo's Nude. Very, very similar. Let me take off this highlight and I'll swatch both of them for y'all. So I don't, you know, I love all things nude. So I guess that's why I went for this one. That's Julianne's. And getting J-Lo's. J-Lo's might be a little bit more, it's a little bit more sheer actually, but the colors are very much alike. So this is J-Lo, and this is the Ferris Nude. So this one is a lot more opaque, kind of, and this J-Lo's is a lot more sheerer. But fairly the same shade of lipstick. So we're gonna use Ferris Nude today. Yeah, just like it's more of a like J-Lo's Nude has more of like an everyday kind of shimmer or satiny kind of lipstick, I guess. This one has a little bit of a matte feel to it, but I don't believe it's from the matte line. I'll link it down below for y'all, but I really like the feel. I mean, I love the feel of these lipsticks all together, the L'Oreal lipsticks, but this one is very much more opaque, and just a little bit more matte, but still has a little bit of a satiny finish to it. Very pretty. I've been wearing this a lot. I probably wore it in some videos and just haven't mentioned it yet, but really been liking that one. And these NYX lip liners, y'all, these are really good. I'm going to use this one today. Very comparable to the MAC. They stay on just like the MACs do. This one is in nude. The other one I have is in the color natural. It's just got more of a brown tint to it, and this has more of a pink nude to it. So I like to line my lips after the fact because I just like to kind of just smooth out the lip edges with a lip liner. Matches this lipstick like to a T. I'm gonna give myself a spritz. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's the look I got with mostly drugstore products. I'm really super impressed with this mascara. I know I said in the beginning that I really wasn't that impressed with it, but I haven't been using it correctly apparently. But I take it back, so I'm super impressed with it. And if the bottom lashes do not smudge, this might be coming to Disney with me. I mean, Disney's not till next year, but of course I'm gonna buy another one if it goes well. So we'll see, and I'll let y'all know. But before we go, I just wanted to share some eyelashes, some drugstore eyelashes with y'all that I've been liking. I know I don't wear a lot of these on camera, which I do want to do like a glam look with some eyelashes for y'all. So that's coming up soon, but I just want to show y'all the ones that this one is the one I've been wearing the most. This is from Allure. It is the number 33. I've been wearing these the most because I just like, I mostly just like a natural kind of lash, just to kind of make my lashes look a little bit fuller, maybe a little bit longer. So like a natural kind of false look. But I did pick up some other ones. This one I have not tried yet. This is the Kiss True Volume in Chic. So that's what those look like. And I also picked up some Wispies number 117. I have worn these, not these particularly, but I have worn the number 117 before, and I really like those. So these just give you that more, just a more false lash kind of look, but very, very pretty. And these I've worn before in the past, but it's been a while. These are the Kiss Looks So Natural. This is in the one Shy. And these products, the Allure and the Kiss brand, these are from, I got these, one of these I got from Walmart, I think it was this one, and the others I got from Ulta because it was buy two, get one. No, it was buy two, get two free. I actually bought my mom a pair. I bought her, I keep those in here because I usually put them on her when she wants them. They're the Allure Naturals number 31. So these are very, very, just some natural false lashes for her. They look very good on her. She just wanted something just to make her look like she had more lashes because she says she's losing her lashes. So yeah, every now and then I'll put those on for her. But these are very inexpensive, like under $5 or right around $5, like $4.99. But it's usually buy two, I think it was buy two, get two half off, something like that, or buy one, get one half off. So I bought, that's what it was, buy one, get one half off. So I had bought 4. But yeah, and then I bought these from Walmart, which were less than $5. So very good lashes. I like these particular 2 brands from the drugstore just because the bands are so thin. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but see how thin that band is, and it just makes everything look more evenly, and just kind of, you can kind of get it in there better, and you don't have to wear black eyeliner to mesh the band to make it look more real. It's already just kind of meshed in there for you. The same with the Kiss ones. They might be a little bit thicker, but very, you know, very similar in just having just like a thin kind of band on them. So those are my 2 favorite drugstore lashes. I also used to have a couple pairs of the House of Lashes. Those I would say are my favorite, like, high-end brand. I haven't really tried any other high-end brands. I usually stick with my drugstore brands, the Kiss and the Allure, just because I know those work and I can easily put those on. Also, the Kiss Lash Glue. This is the Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. This is the one I've been using to put lashes on me and my mom, and they stayed on very good. I used to use the House of Lashes glue because I swore by that one. The Duo is good, but compared to the House of Lashes, it didn't compare. So I was stuck on the House of Lashes for a while, but I ended up having to throw that away just because they were so old. So I picked this one. When I picked up this one from Walmart, I went ahead and I picked up some of this lash glue because I actually heard from another blogger that it was really good lash glue, and it really is for a very inexpensive brand of lash glue. It's really good. Alright, y'all, so that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed all these nice little fun drugstore finds. Like I said, there really are some good gems out there in the drugstore. I really wish this sponge, because I do like this sponge. I really do like it. If you want to give it a try, it was around $5 or $6. It just, you know, it just cracked and tore on me after just 2 uses. So I don't know, but it's very good. It's not, you know, I found that it performed very well. So if you want to give it a try, like I said, I just wish it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have torn on me. But the only dud I got is the air spun. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. It was too strong of a smell for me, and I just found that it didn't do nothing as far as like keeping my oil under control. So yeah, that was my only dud with that. So, okay, so that's it, y'all. I'm going to go now. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll have everything down in the description box below. Come follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Goodreads, all that good stuff. All that will be down below as well. I hope y'all have a great week. Hopefully, I'll get this up by, hopefully Tuesday. If not, definitely by Wednesday. So y'all have a great rest of the week. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.